Baluchistan. What is it? Where is it? Why do people even live there? And why do some of the people of Baluchistan want to secede from Pakistan? So a little bit of background about Baluchistan, which you can see here in blue, is that their population is a little over 13 million people. All of Pakistan, which is circled here in red, has a population of nearly 202 million people. So that puts the population of Baluchistan at less than 10%, even though the land area of Baluchistan is nearly 50% of that of Pakistan. The climate of Baluchistan can be categorized by four different areas. First, we have the upper highlands, which is up in the mountains, and these are known to have very cold winters and warm, mild summers. The lower highlands, or the foothills, are separated into the northern districts and the Makran Coast districts. In the northern districts, they have extremely cold winters, whereas near the Makran Coast, they have mild winters. Both places have hot and dry summers, though there are a couple of districts within the lower highlands that have extremely hot summers. Next, we have the plains, which have mild winters where they never get below freezing, and very hot summers where they can reach up to 120 degrees Fahrenheit. The next is the desert, and although all of Baluchistan is technically a desert, they can call this area the desert because it is inhospitable due to the very hot and arid climate and the super strong windstorms that they can have. There are some factors that go into why people might want to live in Baluchistan. One of those is that their ancestors first arrived in the 10th or 11th century, which has provided them some roots there. They migrated over from the west for reasons we aren't really sure, but it is believed that the ideal trade route location influenced their decision to migrate there. The ideal trade route includes the access to their Central Asian countries, the Middle East, and the rest of the world for international trade. They have an abundance of natural resources within Baluchistan, which include coal, sulfur, marble, iron ore, quartzite, limestone, as well as other things. We can see right here in Gwadar that they centralize to here and then export in all of these different locations to send out their natural resources to other places. One of the reasons they have to focus on their exporting of natural resources is because, as we can see here, outlined in red, not very well, but basically making around this shape for Baluchistan, that it does not provide a lot of very good areas for farming or ideal farming. Most of that is found over here in the other parts of Pakistan, where they're able to grow food and use that as a source of income. Because of the more deserty feel and arid conditions of Baluchistan, they also don't have a lot of services for like tourists or other things like that, which also influences their economy. The people of Baluchistan want to secede from Pakistan for quite a few different reasons. First of all, they have a significantly different ethnic group compared to the rest of Pakistan. As you can see by the key here, pink is Baluchi, which takes up this portion of Baluchistan. The rest of Baluchistan, which can be seen here in green, is Pushtun, which is up in this area, which only covers a small portion of Baluchistan. The rest of Pakistan, which can be seen all over here, is mostly Sindhi, Punjabi, and Pushtun. Now, also shown on this map is the ethnic groups that are similar in Afghanistan as well as Iran. So Baluchistan wants to secede from Pakistan, but not just to be their own thing or to join Iran or anything like that. They want to create their own country here that combines the similarities of the ethnic group Baluchi. This sounds a lot like the reasons why they had decided to partition India when they had to separate because of religion of the Muslims and Hindus. One of the other reasons that Baluchistan wants to separate from Pakistan is because the Pakistan government does not care about Baluchistan. It has been quoted that Baluchistan is a neglected province where the majority of the population lacks amenities. The issues in Baluchistan started shortly after 1947 when the partition occurred, and it continues to intensify and even goes into human rights violations. We can also see that Baluchistan is pretty much ignored from Pakistan because of the infrastructure outside of Quetta is very far behind the rest of Pakistan. The human rights have also been violated by the Pakistan government towards the people of Baluchistan. We can see this because of, from 1999 to 2015, over 20,000 people just disappeared. Government officials from Pakistan have claimed that they have gone missing in action or have been killed, but do not want to take any responsibility for that. There have also been mass graves found that have occurred because of genocides by the Pakistan government towards the Baluchistan people. Kind of tie everything up together, Baluchistan seems very similar to the Muslims previous to the partition of India. They have their reasons for doing things and the reasons why they want to live there. And they also know they're not being treated fairly and want to be able to separate from Pakistan so that they can create for themselves a better life. I don't know if separation is really the way to go or not, but I don't agree with the fact that they are in this current situation, and it's unfortunate that we live in this kind of a world these days.